Hello everybody. This is my first recording in my new place. The audio is a bit echoey, I'm sure, and there might be some sounds outside. But yeah. Interesting. Okay, so first off, we're gonna go through all of these clips I have saved from Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough, and then, for the first time, I will so this is my first time having gotten all of the green stars. And as you can see with the gold crown, I got them everywhere, because that's what it means. We'll be doing Grandmaster Galaxy and the Grandmaster Galaxy Daredevil run. But first, let's go through these. So I saved this one because, I don't know, I found it funny, I guess. So I believe, so first off, I think a lot of speedrun tricks were patched out, like the sliding spin thing. I couldn't get that to work, where like you jump up a slope backwards and spin. That didn't work, so I think they patched that out. And I don't know if they patched this out or if I just suck at it, but there was a specific trick I was trying to do here. Oh yeah. So the reason I saved this one is because I guess I was doing so badly that they're just like that they just gave me a tutorial sign, because apparently I was going back and forth too many times trying that trick. So I just found that funny. But like also you can very clearly tell that I like first off, I'd already gotten where I needed to go. So I knew how to do that. I was just having trouble with, yeah. Okay, next up. This one. So I'm just gonna, I actually cut this clip down to 3 seconds because I was trying to check something, and here's what it is. So I showed this to my friend, and we both hear it. I'm sorry, but that's a fart sound effect, right? Like, I'm not going crazy here. I mean, like, it's probably just supposed to be like a mechanical buzz, but it totally sounds like a fart. Like, my mind's in the gutter, right? I'm a teenage boy at heart. I'm 25, so I'm not saying like not in terms of like the creepy way, right? I'm just saying I'm very immature in my humor sometimes, but that's a fart, right? I'm also remembering people can probably hear me outside, so the weird stuff I'm saying is a little bit interesting. Anyway. I messed up, not gonna get the star, right? But so I saved that one because I thought that was a pretty cool save. Also, back to the Dig-a-Leg thing. So the first time I fought him, he did the 2 bullets and then flipped back over during the phases, and I died to him. But then the second time, he only did the 1 bullet per set. So like he did a bullet, jumped around, then did another one. I don't know if that was like a built-in easy mode for dying or if that was just RNG, but it was kind of funny. saved this one a little late. I was probably wanting to show like the last 30 seconds of the level. Oh well. Though apparently the one up there gives you 1,000 points, which is very good to know. I mean, I'm sure you can get it without, but I couldn't. Not that good at the game. Or I wasn't then. Going back, I might be able to do it without the one up or the big coin in the other B galaxy. So I think with that one, I was just impressed by how quickly I got it. I love that you can see the little star in his hand, and that will be coming back later. Something like that. So the backflip was accidental. I'm sure I was trying to long jump there. That one might have just been because I found it funny that I got hit by the cosmic clone as I was already in the quicksand stuff. I don't know. Okay, that one I saved because... Okay, first off, I love the cosmic clone spawning... the cosmic clone spawning right here. I love that they're spawning and then they immediately die afterwards. Because after the star spawns, they all die. I don't know if that one spawns and still dies, but it's funny anyway. But, so with that one, I didn't realize I got them in 30 seconds. That's pretty cool, actually. Like, just about. That's actually pretty. That's good timing for the replay, I guess. But what I like about that one is just because it's just I don't know. I really liked the route that I came up with for this, and I mean, it wasn't like a super special route or anything. I'm sure it's what a lot of fairly casual people, semi-casual, I guess is how I'd say it. Like, kids probably wouldn't do this because it's a lot easier to like just do the jumping and stuff. But I played the game like a noob speedrunner, I guess. Like, I mean, I really enjoy the game and I wanted to go through it quickly. And that really helped me appreciate the movement and stuff a lot more as well. By the way, I don't know why I took all of these recordings. That's why I'm going through this again, why I don't know sometimes. Oh, I think this was just how quickly I beat the boss. No, surely not. Never mind. Wow, that is a super quick boss. I'm not going to say easy because dealing with that kind of stuff is very luck dependent and very, it can be tricky. But especially as a kid, I would have had a lot of trouble with this fight because I was always bad at those boulder things. And this is basically just a big one of those. So, I mean, for, like, an adult who has, like, decent timing and stuff, it's pretty easy. But for a kid, that can be kind of tricky. And when you get down to it, this is a kid's game, right? So, you know, that being said, there's a lot of really tough challenges in this kid's game, so, you know. But I do like how you're walking on the boss right now. Like, this is the boss. You can even see the Sling Star path. I just think that's a really neat detail. That's not something they could pull off in Mario Odyssey or a lot of the newer Mario games where you're just like that works specifically for Galaxy. I mean, yeah, they could do stuff like that in Mario Odyssey. In fact, they kind of did with the with Nucleotech, I think is his name, the hand boss, where you capture the hand, because you see the multi-moon and you see the ice pyramid on the surface of Sand Kingdom, but you don't. And so I mean, it's kind of like that, but this was different. The fact that like you were on the boss and moving around was pretty cool to me. I wonder if I could have killed her before she did all that, because I think her position might have been perfect. Because I could still go back and forth between the sides of the planet, but and it was still hitting her. So I don't know if I got like really lucky in that positioning there, but that was a really quick fight. I remember having trouble with that fight. I know that she has moves where like she puts lava on those grates that you can't do. I just got like super lucky there, I guess. I had a lot of trouble with these levels as a kid. And I mean, they're still tricky as an adult, don't get me wrong. The Cosmic Clone one is a lot harder, though. But I think here I was just proud of finishing the level, so... yeah, I'm just proud of finishing the level, I think. I think it's mostly Luigi, but it's really hard to get a triple jump in this game. I think because Luigi's so slippy and slidey, and because he's, like, you have to be... It can be difficult to get him to start moving, and you have to jump after you start moving, or else you just don't have enough momentum to do the triple jump. I was just happy to show off that I could get over the... I did the whole section. I didn't realize I did that whole section without the spring mushroom that early. I did it in the when I was going for the green star later on, so... Oh, I remember this one. I think I remember this one. This one was, well, yeah, well. Yeah, I thought that was a Luigi thing, but no, there was a glitch there, I think. I think because I was, like, temporarily stopped, but I didn't bonk, I think the momentum built up or something like that. That was a crazy long jump. I don't think that was Luigi. Luigi has a higher jump and is more slippy and slidey. Also, I got max lives very early on in the playthrough, but it turns out if you quit and restart, sometimes you'll lose all your lives. And apparently that's not a glitch, that's intentional. So, that's fun. I game overed, I think once. I think I game overed. I don't remember if I did. I think I game overed once because of that whole thing. It's like, I got max lives, right? I would have been able to survive, but the green stars can be very tricky. No, it wasn't the green stars. It was World S, which, and also yes, I did game over. I'm remembering that now. That one, I was just happy to have beaten that, because I suck. That one's tough. I swear in the original game, the guy kills you afterwards, but maybe not. But also... those diagonal shots were really tough for me. I'm thinking that maybe it was, I think because you have to keep the direction held while you're shooting, I was trying to stop moving and then shoot, and that just didn't work. Oh yeah, the, I can't remember what they're called, but those creepy guys. First off, I love how, like, this isn't the boss theme right now. This is the boss theme with the Fire Flower theme. They just added... I love the dynamic music of this game so much. And with this, like, it adds a layer to the song rather than... it adds a layer to the song rather than just... rather than just having the Fire Flower theme play. Like, I mean, it's not... I'm sure it's very easy to program. I'm sure they have a whole system for it. Like, I love the vocals that come in Mario Galaxy 2 when you're fighting Bowser, which, yes, I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2. And you go on the meteorites, the vocal track is great. But I'm thinking of, like, the fish skeleton boss from Mario Galaxy 1. When you get close to him with a shell, it has like a vocal track or something that plays as well, which is sick. And I think with Bouldergeist, which is in Mario Galaxy 2 as well as Galaxy 1, it's in Galaxy 2 in a boss rush medley thing of Galaxy 1 bosses, which is pretty funny. I love that they did that, by the way. It was probably very easy to implement. Just put the bosses on the planets, have them spawn sling stars instead of stars. Like, I'm sure it's very easy to implement, but I loved it so much. If there's a Mario Galaxy 3 someday, which I really hope there is, but there probably won't be, I hope that they have a Mario Galaxy 2 and a Mario Galaxy 1 boss medley thing. That'd be sick as hell. Both times I fought him, I basically did the same thing, right? I didn't get hit either time. And it was like... I don't know if they didn't account for you standing that close or something, but those bombs just don't hurt you where I was standing, which was really funny. Like, it just worked perfectly. Wow, I love that I keep taking the videos of these way too late so you don't get to see anything except the final screen. Whoops. I should have taken the screenshot a bit earlier. Oh well. But what this was is I was jumping around while feeding a hungry Luma on the ship, and I got a good screenshot of Mario in midair. Okay, that's why I saved that one. That was kind of just all over the place, huh? But Melty Monster Galaxy has the best music in Mario Galaxy. 1 and 2. It is my favorite song in like the entire Mario Galaxy series. It's so good. It's like so simple but so good. I love it so much. Let's see. I mean, there are other good songs, of course, but that's one of my favorites. Oh, did I get the... I guess I got the full attempt. Sick. Hopefully I got the full attempt. No, I probably didn't. Given how much time is left in the video, I must have done something really stupid. Oh, I know what I did. I remember, yeah. I somehow lined it up perfectly so I didn't have to move there. It's not that hard to set that up, actually. It'll just sometimes happen, and you can tell pretty easily whether or not that's going to work. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this is probably my winning attempt. You'll see there I didn't have it set up correctly. Lining it up there is a lot harder than it looks sometimes. If you're just a little bit off and you start jumping, you can't really move while jumping while boulder in rock form. So now it's really tough to set up. If you're a little bit off and you start jumping, you're basically... And I got it without having to get exit boulder form. Oh yeah, I happened to get 1-ups every single one of those. I didn't know if I just happened to get lucky, and I was gonna go back and check. You know what? I'm gonna go check actually, because I can. I think it's here, right? Yeah, here it is. Also, something that I found interesting, the last green star I got, which is in that last galaxy, weirdly enough, it had the cosmic clone spawn. I never had, none of the green stars were in the, okay. None of the green stars were in the, Prankster Comet versions of the level. Okay, so I just got, like, super lucky there when I was playing through, because I only got 1-ups. That's funny. That was pure chance. But yeah, the only the second green star, not the first one, is in the Prankster Comet version of the level, which is interesting. So first off, that level is so beautiful because it's, in fact, it was the level I was just in. It was that one. You go through this like really treacherous cave full of water, and then you enter this beautiful paradise-like thing, and there's a chest. Oh yeah, here you go. You'll see. I just thought it was beautiful. And first off, the fact that there's a shell there is amazing, because if you accidentally miss the chest or whatever, you don't have to like restart the level, just a shell there, and I was kind of curious about that. And it's just so beautiful. It's like at the end of like a really arduous level, and there's like music throughout the whole level, and then you just get here, it's sunny and beautiful, and it's just no music, just birds. It's so good. Okay, this is why I took the video. The star is already there, right? Like, that doesn't happen anywhere else in the game. I just thought that was really funny. Like, that's not edited in. That's in the game. I just thought that was funny. Okay, the green star locations in the Battle Belt Galaxy is very disappointing. I didn't like it because it's literally all of them are on top of those pipe things. Like, it was, I don't know, but at the same time there isn't really anywhere to hide them, so I get it. Kind of like checkpoints, like, oh, you got this far, oh, you got this far, oh, you got this far. That being said, I think what they should have done is put it in the Daredevil version, so like you have to get there without getting hit. I think that would have been better, but I don't know. Like I said, it was literally only the one green star that was in a Daredevil version of the level, and it's like you're being chased by the cosmic clones. I'm like, that didn't happen in the original version, right? And I'll show that to you guys after, just a minute. I don't know why I took this one, we'll see.
Yes!
Oh, I know what I did.
Hey! Yeah!
That's why I did that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show this real quick. So this is the only one that does this. This is the only level where the green stars, where one of the green stars is in a cosmic prankster comet version of the level. So you'll see Wicked Wall Jumps, Cosmic Clone, right? The Cosmic Clone version isn't that much. Well, it's not that much harder, but if you mess up, you're dead, basically. Okay, so this is the first green star level. No cosmic clones, as you can see. Took me 9 minutes, jeez. Cosmic clones. Like I said, that didn't happen in any of the other ones. I kind of wish it did. There were some there are some good ones that had some good potential. Oh well. Let's see, we were here. So this was saved automatically once I beat Bowser? Yeah, once I beat Bowser, I think you get a letter and it automatically saves this to your gallery. Another time I felt like I was drowning. I think I just saved this one because it's like, what the fuck? That's like super dark for a kid's game, right? Like, jeez. Also worth noting, as soon as this is from the Mario Galaxy 2 Switch exclusive storybook, which was added, and it's like Leba's backstory and her twin, I think. I don't remember. But this is Mari, which is their twin, and then their Lou. And yeah, it's Lou Mari, but originally I thought it was Mario and Luigi and this whole thing. Anyway, so just worth saying, like, as soon as I unlocked Luigi, I only played as him. So that's through all of World S and then all of the green stars, except for the World S green stars, since I already beat him with Luigi. Beat the base ones with Luigi, I beat the new ones with Mario. And what I'm going to be doing for the final level is the first playthrough, the easier one, where I have 6 health. I don't know if I get a life shroom or whatever. It's like I have the full health, and then the second one that will be harder, I'll be using Luigi. Higher jumps, but less traction. He's like, he made getting some of the green stars easier, and he'll make some things easier, but he also makes it hard to like move around, so I think all in all it'll probably make the last level harder. Oh, here's another good picture I got. Wow, it really looks like Luigi's being exercised here. Like, it looks like that's what the heck is this? Oh, I can zoom in, and I didn't know I could zoom in. That's nice. But yeah, it looks like that looks like a ghost or something that's being exercised out of him. I didn't know you could zoom in this. That's good to know. I think this one I was trying to get a screenshot of this. So after you get all of the stars well, all the stars, which requires you get all the comet medals, you have to beat Bowser again in the final level. So I did that, and it was cool because this is like a version with Luigi's hat. And I love that they have different versions for the Mario hat and the Luigi hat. So I just took some screenshots. Yeah, so you'll see that glitch I think would have worked in the original Mario Galaxy 2. It does not work here. Where like you jump up backwards and you get up there with the spin. And he's struggling with triple jumps. And then that's just me being stubborn and doing a trick. That's the normal dialogue if you use the drill, I'm pretty sure, so. So it might have been around here, or it might have been... Okay, so that was funny. That's why I took that one. But I remember in the original Mario Galaxy 2, you can't skip those intro things. The prankster comment was annoying, kind of, but not a big deal. But you couldn't skip these intro scenes, and that was like super annoying. That being said, using those intro scenes like the first time you load into each the Galaxy state is good, because you can use the sound cues and you can like search to see if you can find any of the green stars. But it's nice that you can skip through it. So this is my second time here, because I thought you had to use the Digga, which I think is their name. Drobert? I don't know. Digga might be a Kirby enemy. I don't remember. But you have to use those. I thought you had to use the guy because I didn't think you could wall jump holding this. But then I decided to try. And it just worked. I didn't think I could do that, so that's why I was about to get it. This was the most memorable green star for me. Like, this is the one I remember. Because it feels like you're going out of bounds. Because, like, this isn't somewhere you should be. At least that's how it felt to me when I was a kid playing this. I say kid, I wasn't really that young. But this is the green star I remember the most. Just because it's, oh, I guess you can't zoom in on the replay. Can you do it? Well, no. It feels like you're going out of bounds there to get that star, which I thought was really cool. I mean, it's clearly like that's a bonus area. There's a lot of bonus areas that don't have green stars in them, and they're just there. Like, there's this really cool one in, the second level. There's like a whole planet that you would never go to. It's cool. Oh, I remember this one. This one was funny. So first off, that sound effect means that there's a star nearby, which was very helpful. But I don't remember if this is... Like, when you collect a star, it still plays that sound when you go back into that level state to get the next one. I think 2 out of 3 of the green stars in this one were in this level state. I think the other one's above me right now. I don't remember if it's, I don't know if that's what I'm hearing or if I'm hearing the one I already collected. Oh, I'm definitely hearing the one I didn't collect, because the one I didn't collect is up there. And I know that because of what happens next. Well, first off, you can see it. So I was trying to die there because that would have respawned me at the checkpoint, right? But I accidentally collected the star. That's not what I meant to do. I just thought that was funny. I love that. Like, if you're playing through the level really well, like, I think my best times always had that moment where, like, as soon as that part of the music hits the da-da, you angle upwards. It's, like, so perfect. I don't know if it was intentional. I think it was, just because it was probably fairly easy. Like, if you're playing fairly optimally, you get that. This is the only green star I had to look up because I just couldn't find it anywhere. The other ones I found on my own. I looked up a couple times to see if there were secret stars in levels, because it doesn't always tell you, and I thought it would, but there were a couple times where I don't think it does if there's like a hungry Luma. Sometimes it won't tell you, but I think that's because it's obvious that there is one there. Like, you'll see it fairly easily, so maybe that's why they don't tell you. I don't know. Also, it's interesting. I didn't realize this when playing through it back then. I got Mario Galaxy 2 before I got Mario Galaxy 1, so I wouldn't have necessarily noticed the difference. But it's interesting that in Mario Galaxy 2, all the Hungry Lumas that are in the levels are coin Lumas, because it was easy to farm star bits, because every time you die you keep your star bits. And I think that still happens in Mario Galaxy 1 as well. Also, the Toad Bank isn't in this version. Isn't in the Switch version. It's the Amiibo Toad instead or something, I don't know. But, so all of them are coin Lumas, because that's... you can't farm that. Oh, there was... that was the only star I looked up before I got it. I did look up one afterwards, because I thought the way I got it was, like, too complicated, but no, apparently I got it the intended way. This one is tough. I almost looked this one up because I couldn't figure out how to get it. Because, like, you see it, it's, like, way high up and you can't get to it. And, but this level has, like, a storybook, like a pop-up book kind of thing. Because it's a ghost level, they all have interesting things like that. This one, like, folds up into, like, squares. So it's like this. Boop, boop, boop. Right? So the star was, like, here, but there's a platform, like, here. So I was trying to figure out how to jump up there. And then I remembered you could just do this. This took several tries, by the way. Like, some of the green stars were really tricky. Like, this is actually the way you get to a hidden star normally. Which was also pretty rare. Usually the hidden stars didn't have green stars on the paths. But you just go on that tricky snake block to get that star. I took this screenshot because I thought it was funny that I was collecting a star and there was just a silver star looking, like, watching. I realized that I was going to die during that 1-up spawning cutscene, and I just thought that was funny. But also, it's kind of interesting, because, first off, I didn't realize I got burned by the torch. While I was playing, I'm like, what the hell did I get burned by? And I thought maybe I got burned on one of my own fireballs or something. But it is interesting just how long you can stall in the air with Fire Mario, or in this case, Luigi. That being said, you can only have so many fireballs out at once. I found that out recently. So it's very limited. I think I took this one just because I felt really cool afterwards, because it was like, it felt very precise. I love how Luigi turns and looks at them. Plus, the timing is, like, very cool on that one, because it's, like, right as the rollers pass you. We're catching up, by the way. 240 is the amount of stars that... Oh yeah, this is the level I looked up afterwards to see if I did it correctly. Because you have to keep the cloud flower all the way to the end. Well, you have to keep it a long ways. And, like, that didn't feel like a... Like, usually, a lot of them, it's like... It's the kind of thing where, like, it's tricky to get to, but you don't really need anything once you get there. I mean, I guess you need Yoshi for a lot of them, but for some, that just kind of felt different. But with this, you need to preserve the cloud flower in at least one cloud for a very long time, because there isn't another one you can collect. It's just this. So I looked it up afterwards to see if that's how you're supposed to get it, and it is. But yeah, in case you don't know, spinning it all creates a cloud platform here, which would then completely ruin everything, because I only have the one left, and you need one. 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 And So I make sure to wait until I'm like in the Sling Star to spin. You might have been able to see the star there for a second. I'm being very careful. I'm not ice skating here. Oh, I should have been hit there. I'm glad I wasn't, but I should have been hit there. Yeah, okay, so that's why I was saving that, and then... Oh! So that's why this one's only 7 seconds, because it overlaps with another recording. That's actually kind of nice. This one took me a bit. Yeah, I saw it like out in the distance while I was on that platform. I kind of figured, like, the first one in that level is also a cannon. So I figured the second one was probably canon too, but I couldn't find it the first time. But then I saw it while I was on that part of the level, like way out in space. I'm like, I don't know how to get to that, and I died trying to get to it, and then I used the cannon to shoot there. I love this song. But you already know it. I love the momentum puzzles with the pole stars. That's like really fun. Both in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, that's nice and fun. By the way, star bits, there's not really any reason to collect star bits. Aside from 1-ups when you're going for the green stars, because you don't really need them anymore, except maybe like for level, like stunning enemies and stuff. But it's still satisfying. That one's tricky just because it's like at the end of a very fast moving gauntlet. So I pressed A at that point. I don't remember if it just suddenly pops out like that normally or if that was because I pressed A. I love how the flying question mark blocks have that bird sound. That one was tricky. I died at least once trying to get it, so this is the final level. Oh yeah, this one, I remember. So this was earlier today. It's like we're coming up on the end here. This was a skip I didn't know about. Like, you just skip over this whole section, you can get a 1-up for it. So I got the, so what's kind of nice about this one is the first green star is in a location where you don't die if you fail to get it, unless you like really mess up, which is possible. It's on the easier path, which is interesting, but it is, like, it's pretty, it's not that precise probably, but it was tricky to get, and with the motion controls it makes it a little bit more precise. But I actually got the second one first in this level because of that, because I kept missing the first one, and I just went for the second one because you could still go for it in the same attempt. Good design, by the way. I'm glad they did that. Experts stay right? Well, I ain't no expert. The Comet Medal is on the right, though, so you have to go there if you're wanting to even unlock the green stars. Yeah, I failed that jump plenty of times, so that's why I did that one. And then this... I don't know. Last one, maybe? I don't know. No, it definitely wasn't the last one. I don't know why I took this. This is just me taking a screenshot of the 2 stars so that I could figure out how to get them if I need to look back on it. This one. I didn't use that switch, I don't think, in any of the times I played through the level normally. I used it there, and I used it because it's required for the second green star. I don't know why I used it there. Probably just to feel a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, I think it's either required or it's very difficult for this one. Because, like, you have to get on top of the Tots box. Oh. Well, there you go. I guess, maybe you don't need it. I guess I was wrong. I forgot. And that was today, so... Oh yeah, with this one. I decided to go for the second star first when I was doing the Boss Blitz Galaxy or whatever, and I'm like, I thought I'd just kind of look around the level to see if I could get to the star during this fight, and I also heard it, but I don't think I was thinking about that in the moment. Nah, I definitely heard it in the synchronicities, but there it is. Oh yeah. I took that one because the Bombu was funny. I mean, first off, it's like posing here, and I didn't think about that in the moment, but I love that the Bombu spawned and just went after me, right? Yeah, if you mess up once during these sections, it's basically almost certainly death. And yet the fact that I have this saved... Well, this is the one I succeeded in, I guess. So it's clearly not dead, but... it might as well be. That was literally just a continuation from the last one. 240. That means that I'm done. And then I thought this was interesting that this was a very good hint that I figured out on my own. If I had heard that beforehand, that might have been helpful, but I did end up figuring it out pretty quickly. And there you go, maxed out lives, which I did for what I'm about to start. But also, when I was farming to get to the lives, which I started at like 31, I think. When I was farming to get the lives, I was using both of the Lumas in here. There's one where you spend 100 coins, one where you spend 30 star bits. The one with 100 coins gives you 5 of those die, and each die can give you 1, 3, or 5 1-ups or a star bit. And so I was using that to try and get my lives maxed out for the challenge I'm about to do. As you can see, that's the last thing I have saved. So let's take a look at how long it took me to go through all that. 56 minutes. Yep, that's about right. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let's open that back up. I'm gonna end the episode here. And I'm gonna start the next one and just do